It's something they harped on in practice all week, and they will celebrate this one for at least 24 hours.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Ncaa. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And the Gamecocks racing to the line in a hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about a yard short. The Gamecocks come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Pulls it in. It's Fuller. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And they spread them out. And the defense, you got to kind of pick your poison, right? It's hard to go man across the board. It's to pressure the QB, so they play it safe, they go zone. And it's nice to have a running back that can line up in the slot, read the zone, kind of sit down and understand where to be. QB throws the strike, he makes the catch. Nice job being on the same page.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Snap from the gun on third down. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Jumped on top of the pile. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. They'll snap it from the 28. In field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard nose. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And guys, I just don't know what to say about this offense. Like they take a deep shot, they try it short. They really just struggled to try to find any way to move this football. They've dug themselves a hole, and now they've got to find some answers. Maybe find your guys, your go-to guys. Players, not plays. Maybe that's what they need to get.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that throw. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Lets it fly. And they can't make the connection.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Fires left. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. To the air on first down. He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team, true to its name. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys.
Putting those two names together can jumpstart a host of feelings and memories through Tuscaloosa and Baton Rouge. Moments of frustration, disbelief, and jubilation due to the battles that these two have had. From national championship games to season derailments, this rivalry has had it all, and we've got even more for you today. An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I wasn't able to catch up with Lane Kiffin before the game. This is a separation game. We are right in this conference championship race, but today is the day we show we're the better team.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Tigers offense as they take control of the football first. Grabbed in the middle, it's right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like, they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about today.
Yeah, they've got to have a set.
Breaks into the open. And slides a little early and short, and now running inside. It's Berry. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. LSU quick to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback adapting. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis shoots it to the left. Intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. The run inside. It's Berry. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Play action with Lewis. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Wiley. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Here's Lewis to throw. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Throwing, Lewis. Got his man. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. On the run, fires downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job.
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Lewis looking to scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Defense in press coverage. They'll run it on the counter. Could be an alley. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Lewis to throw. Under fire. Breaks loose. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Now on 2nd down. Keeps it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. Rushes on him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, that defender just was...
And guys, this has been a defensive struggle, but now on 1st and goal, a chance for the first touchdown of the game. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Lewis to throw. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense in the sudden change situation. They've barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sidelines. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line.
Touchdown, LSU! They take the lead here in the 2nd half.
Well, it's been a defensive war this entire game. You're wondering who can break through. Give this offense a...
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the... LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. Both these teams unbeaten in conference play, and the shape of the race will unfold here in the final moments. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Both of these teams off to perfect starts in conference play, and one trying to stay atop the heap. Throwing, Lewis. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Both these teams unbeaten in conference play, and the shape of the race will unfold here in the final moments. Third down from the gun, Lewis. Snagged out of the air. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there.
So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continued.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lewis. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Finds a man on the right. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup. And that has been a rare sight in this one.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said, go win the game. Like, it's kind of been balanced, but this offense, down the stretch, this is a great indication for this offense.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And here's the third interception of the night. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Goes to the knee, and that will wrap it up, and their magical season continues. What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. Number one team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, and they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent. And this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving ahead.
Yeah, so you got to use this. You got to look at what you did wrong. You got to say, okay, maybe we're not as good as we thought we were. Just because we were number one, that doesn't mean anything until the end of the season. And you're the last guy standing, and you have the trophy. So take this loss, work on some of those things you think you need to work on so it doesn't happen again.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rose. expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running inside. It's Temple. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right against the RPO. His job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over. Great job defensively playing together as well.
The DBs will back off a bit. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Brooks. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed over the middle, it's Taylor. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads it left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The run inside. It's Temple. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Might as well stick with him. Thrust that arm out. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
How about the effort by the running back? Great job.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Using his legs, it's Temple. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Trying play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Brooks. Gets it out quickly. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Sends it downfield. He's got it along the sideline. Running through contact. And he scores! Touchdown Bulldogs!
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Temple. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Looking to throw, it's Brooks. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. 2nd down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away, because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. It's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
And it's really good 3rd down defense. You've given up some.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Speeding down the left side. Past the 30, the 20, the 10. To the house. Touchdown Bulldogs.
And man, oh man, I don't know how you leave that guy open for the touchdown. Like some kind of miscommunication on the defense. He has had.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to throw. It's Brooks. Oh, they're after him. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Deadlocked here in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Running inside. It's Temple. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 3rd and 6 yards to go. He's looking to throw. A little release to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Gonna run it. It's Temple. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They go right back to it. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Brooks. Here's a heat. Takes the easy completion. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
On the ground with the counter. Knocked down for the tackle. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. We'll get it started here in overtime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. If he houses this, it's ball game. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck. And you know,
looking to throw. It's Rios. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Makes a catch. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Auburn lines up quickly. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Got room on the return. And with the pick six. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Rios. Moving away from pressure. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Pressure coming, and they got it.
This definitely isn't the start they drew.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. The run inside. It's Johnson. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. And the defense drags him down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got the back in the middle. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout.
And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Here comes the heat.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The defense set them up with a turnover and now to try to cash it in. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Turning it on. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. To the air, it's Rios. Fires on the move. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about it.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. Third down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And it looks as if this one's... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Now the play fake. Under fire. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And after the game.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much room to run, give him 1 to the 7. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finds some running room, he'll pick up 4 out to the 12. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Back to throw, it's Rios. Rushes on him, and it's a sack.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like, they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Unleashes one. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical. The latest edition of this in-state passion play is bathed in crimson as Alabama rolls to victory over Auburn in the Iron Bowl. This has been a presentation of
GG. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So Oklahoma's will get the first crack on offense today. And the first chance for this offense to deal with the atmosphere here in the SEC championship game and the pressure of the moment, facing a rugged defense. They know the work cut out for them.
Chris, even in these big environments, I think it's very key to just focus on what you can control, which is your own effort and the details in front of you. Typically, the offense, and more specifically the quarterback that can do that sooner, is the one that's going to have success. We'll see if he can do it right here. Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Look, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Bentley. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. What a catch! And it works. The first down to the 35. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. And the Sooners keep the football on the move. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it out of the 25. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The Sooners come up to the line in a hurry-up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Got an opening here. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Touchdown, Sooners. He runs it into the end zone.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the point after is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. He'll be tackled at the 18th. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Bentley. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings... First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. First and 10 play coming up.
pass rush, a sack.
After the play, we'll get a stoppage here. There's an injured Sooner down. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, I love that execution on 3rd down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver,
He's got a crease. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The Sooners will line up here on 1st down and goal. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the 1st half. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to scramble. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
Well, that brings up a massive play here. We got 4th and goal. Can they get this ball in the end zone? Big decision for the head coach here. Does he take...
The ball is out close to the goal line. Offense able to grab the football, but it doesn't matter. Short of the marker, turnover. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Looking to throw. It's Bentley. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. He keeps it on a design run. Spinning out of the tackle.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Boy, he sold out for that 1st down and paid the price. As he's able to get the 1st down, he takes a big hit. You'd love to see him try to get down right there when he gets the 1st, but this defense was pursuing hard, and you know they were trying to show up and play physical with this quarterback outside of the pocket.
Timeout Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The pass is caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The kick is good. He knocked it. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Bringing it out. It's Richardson. The coverage yards. He brings him down on the final play of this first half. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down and sets up now 2nd and 5. Design quarterback run. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Not the way you want to start a series. Backed up by the holding call. It's going to be 2nd and long. To throw, it's Bentley. Oh, the pocket collapsing.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes off in a bootleg. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down for a low. For the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well,
they'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
The shotgun handoff here.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. After the play, we'll get a stoppage here. There's an injured Sooner down. It's the sophomore quarterback, punt team, ready to boot it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. chewing clock with the running game. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a first down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your two objectives here. You've got to achieve at least one of them.
And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And this is going to be a safety.
Chris, this comes down to awareness for the quarterback, trying to throw the football from your own.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win?
Medium dark skin tone, clapping hands. Medium dark skin tone, clapping hands. Medium dark skin tone.
Alabama will spend its 2nd timeout here. Chance to strategize for the 2nd down play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass. It's Washington. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack. And the Tide will now use their 3rd and final timeout. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
These guys are just relentless in this pass rush. We've already seen them knock out the starter. Now they're getting after the backup quarterback, and he's got to be seeing ghosts. This is what I would fear as an offensive play caller, is that this offense...
Conference champions. Not many would have